Forget statins. Your high cholesterol is not a life sentence. It's a simple food deficiency you can reverse. Do you worry about that one number every time you see your doctor? Do you fear having to start taking a cholesterol-lowering pill for the rest of your life? The fear is real. The anxiety you feel over plaque buildup and heart disease risk is totally justified. I see this fear in the eyes of good, strong people every single day. People who feel helpless against a genetic diagnosis or a number on a blood test. They are told their only power is in a pharmacy bottle. I am here to tell you a hard truth today. High cholesterol is not a genetic disaster. It is not a guarantee of heart problems. It is often simply a deficiency of a few simple, affordable, and incredibly powerful compounds found naturally in the easiest foods to access. We are talking about a major lie the health industry tells you. A lie that leaves you feeling helpless and dependent. A lie that says your only option is expensive medication or endless restrictive dieting. But what if I told you that by adding just 3 key types of artery scrubbers to your diet, you could scientifically reduce your LDL bad cholesterol by measurable, significant amounts? You could reclaim control over your heart health, and you could potentially move beyond the need for lifelong dependency on statins. This is not just theory. This is based on the fundamental science of how your body processes fats and the indisputable power of plant-based nutrition. Today, I am revealing the exact 3 groups of super vegetables and whole foods you must eat. These are the simplest yet most profound nutritional changes you can make, especially after age 60. But before we reveal these natural heroes, we must address the 3 worst food offenders. The 3 healthy imposters that are actively working against your cholesterol goals every single day. These are the foods that pretend to be good for your heart, but in reality, they are silently spiking your blood sugar and exacerbating your cholesterol problem. You must stop eating these 3 foods first. This is the crucial step 0 in reversing high cholesterol. It is the necessary clearing out before the cleaning can begin. The 3 worst healthy offenders you must stop eating. Imposter number 1. White and processed grains. I am talking about that morning slice of toast, the white bread sandwich you grab for lunch, or the bagel you might be using as a base for a healthy avocado spread. The problem is not the food itself, it's the refinement process. White flour has been stripped of its most valuable component, the fiber. When you remove the fiber, you remove the very thing that slows down digestion. This is the secret defense mechanism against rapid sugar absorption. What's left is pure starch that converts rapidly into glucose. This rapid spike forces your body to react violently. It floods your system with sugar. It puts unnecessary chronic strain on your insulin system. And it triggers a chronic inflammatory cycle that ultimately leads to more fat storage and more bad cholesterol production. This process is called having a high glycemic load. When your blood sugar spikes dramatically, the subsequent drop leaves you hungry and fatigued. You are sabotaging your heart health with every bite of white bread. You may believe you are getting simple, quick energy, but you are creating a disaster zone inside your arteries. You are promoting the very inflammation that leads to plaque buildup. Instead, you need the sustained power of whole grains, the kind that contains soluble fiber and insoluble fiber working together. The insoluble fiber adds bulk, and the soluble fiber creates that smooth, slow absorption rate. Because that complex, intact fiber is the heart of our heart health solution. It is the essential missing ingredient in the modern American diet. Imposter. Number 2. Sugary fruit juices. I know this sounds shocking. After all, juice is made from fruit and fruit is healthy. But we are not drinking the whole fruit. We are drinking the concentrated liquid sugar. Think of a glass of orange juice. It often takes 3 or 4 full oranges to make 1 small glass. When you eat a whole orange, the fiber is intact. It creates a slow, manageable absorption rate for the natural sugar. This fiber is what protects you. But when you drink the juice, the fiber is gone. It is a large, concentrated dose of fructose, hitting your bloodstream rapidly. Your liver is the primary organ responsible for processing fructose. When faced with this massive liquid load, the liver converts the excess sugar directly into fat. This fat is then released into the bloodstream as triglycerides. Expert studies have shown that these sugary beverages are major culprits in blood sugar spikes and triglyceride levels, and they contribute significantly to weight gain and insulin resistance, which are directly linked to high cholesterol and poor cardiovascular outcomes. These fruit juices, even the ones labeled all natural or no sugar added, are not a health drink. They are a sugar bomb in a fancy bottle. A bomb that forces your liver to work overtime and adds unnecessary stress to your heart. That overworked liver often ends up producing more of the very cholesterol you are desperately trying to lower. If you want the vitamins and flavor, use whole fruit or dilute fresh juice heavily with water. Never rely on bottled juice for your daily nutrients. Imposter. Number 3. Flavored instant oatmeal. Oatmeal is widely known as one of the best foods for lowering cholesterol. It is a true cholesterol hero, a gift from nature. But the instant flavored packets you find on the supermarket shelves, they are a nutritional trap designed for speed and convenience, not heart health. These packets are often loaded with hidden sugars, artificial sweeteners, and excess salt. Ingredients that completely counteract the powerful natural benefits of the oats. The high-pressure processing breaks down the starches and fiber structure. This means that even if the soluble fiber is still present, the way your body digests it is faster. A faster spike means less work for the beta-glucan gel to do its slow, careful cleaning magic. You might think you are starting your day off right, taking care of your heart, but you are actually filling your system with unnecessary additives that promote inflammation and poor glucose control. Instead of getting the powerful beta-glucan soluble fiber slowly working its magic, you are getting a refined product that is significantly less effective at binding and removing cholesterol. The lesson is clear. You must choose 100% whole oats. Look for steel-cut oats or traditional rolled oats, the kind that takes a few minutes longer to prepare, but delivers the full, measurable health benefit. The payoff for your heart, your energy levels, and your cholesterol is invaluable. Now that we have removed the 3 worst culprits, let's turn to the solution. Let's introduce you to nature's artery scrubbers, the 3 types of vegetables and whole foods scientifically proven to help significantly reduce your LDL cholesterol. The solution. 3. Artery scrubbers. You must eat daily. The secret is simple. It rests entirely on 2 key compounds: soluble fiber and plant sterols. Think of soluble fiber as a sticky, viscous gel that forms when it mixes with water in your digestive tract. When it forms, it acts like a sponge, or what I call the artery scrubber. It literally binds to cholesterol and bile acids, which contain recycled cholesterol. It traps them and escorts them out of your body before they can be absorbed into your bloodstream. This is nature's safe and gentle way of cleaning house. It's a physical blockage of the bad stuff. This mechanism ensures that your body is using its own resources, cholesterol already circulating, to produce new bile acids, and plant sterols are compounds found in plants that structurally resemble cholesterol. When you eat them, they compete with cholesterol for absorption in your gut. They literally block the body's machinery from accepting the bad cholesterol, essentially blocking some of the cholesterol you eat from ever entering your system. This is your chance to put your foot down and control what gets absorbed. Aim for 10 to 25 grams of soluble fiber per day and try to get 2 grams of plant sterols daily. This daily goal is attainable through whole foods, and these heroes make it easy. Here are the 3 groups of food heroes you need to start eating today. Number 1. Oats and barley, the beta-glucan powerhouse. We already mentioned oats as a victim of bad processing, but in their whole form, oats and barley are undisputed champions for heart health. They contain a specific type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. This compound is so effective at reducing cholesterol that both the FDA, Food and Drug Administration, and the European Commission have approved specific health claims linking its consumption to a reduced risk of heart disease. How much do you need? Just 3 grams of beta-glucan per day is proven to be effective. That is equivalent to about 1.5 cups of cooked oatmeal or 3 small bowls of barley soup. This small, measurable change offers a massive benefit to your LDL levels. It has been consistently demonstrated that around 3 grams a day reduces total cholesterol by a measurable degree in clinical trials. But here is your crucial tip for maximum effect. Never eat instant oats with added sugar or flavor. Choose rolled oats or steel-cut oats. The whole grains are what deliver the full benefit by creating that thick gel consistency. For a busy morning, try making overnight oats. Soaking them overnight actually preserves the beta-glucan content and enhances its viscosity. Add them to your breakfast, or use barley as a replacement for white rice in your soups and stews, or even risotto. It's an easy, inexpensive, and powerful swap that tastes great. Number 2. Legumes and beans, the affordable fiber source. Legumes are an incredibly versatile and affordable food source. This group includes black beans, kidney beans, chickpeas, and lentils. They are absolutely packed with soluble fiber and plant-based protein, a powerful anti-inflammatory combination for heart health. Research shows that eating just 3/4 of a cup, or 130 grams, of beans, peas, or lentils daily may result in a measurable reduction in your LDL bad cholesterol by about 5%. Imagine the cumulative effect of a 5% drop just from adding a simple, delicious food. Legumes are known to actively displace animal protein and saturated fats in your diet. You are swapping out the cholesterol-raising foods for the cholesterol-lowering ones. This displacement is key to the success of this strategy. They also have a low glycemic index, meaning they break down slowly and help stabilize your blood sugar, which is another key factor in managing overall metabolic health and cholesterol. How to eat them easily. They are easy to add to chili, salads, or even blend them into a creamy, thick soup base for extra texture and fiber. If you use canned beans, make sure to rinse them thoroughly. Rinsing dramatically reduces the sodium content and helps with potential stomach upset or bloating. This is an easy swap for refined grains or fatty meats. It's a cornerstone of the Mediterranean diet, recognized globally for its longevity benefits and low heart disease rates. Number 3. Cruciferous vegetables, the artery detoxifiers. This group includes familiar faces like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and cabbage. These vegetables are highly prized for their deep green color and their potent compounds like glucoraphanin and isothiocyanates. These powerful compounds break down into active forms that are directly linked to a reduction in plasma LDL cholesterol. One randomized controlled study showed that consuming high glucoraphanin broccoli significantly reduced plasma LDL cholesterol levels in human trials. They are more than just fiber. They are potent detoxifiers and anti-inflammatories. They help protect against atherosclerosis, the hardening of the arteries that leads to heart events. They are the frontline defense against oxidative stress. We must also include their leafy green cousins like spinach and kale. Here, they are rich in lutein and carotenoids, antioxidants strongly linked to a lower risk of heart disease. How to maximize their power? The crucial tip here is to make sure you consume the full vegetable and do not overcook. Eat the outer leaves of cabbage and leave the skins on root vegetables like carrots and parsnips and even sweet potatoes, as the fiber and nutrients are often concentrated there. Roast your Brussels sprouts or steam your broccoli lightly. Overcooking can diminish the power of those heat-sensitive glucosinolate compounds. Eating just 1 cup of cooked Brussels sprouts gives you almost 4 grams of soluble fiber, making it one of the most fiber-dense choices available to reach your daily goal quickly. The hidden power of the swap. Simple lifestyle changes. It's important to understand that this is not a one-time fix. This is a lifestyle choice that gives you lasting power. The magic is in the swap, not the supplement. By replacing white rice with barley or oats, you dramatically increase your soluble fiber intake while lowering your glycemic load. By swapping beef for black beans in your chili recipe, you eliminate a large dose of saturated fat and replace it with beneficial plant protein and fiber. This is the cumulative effect of the cholesterol-lowering diet. It's not about finding one miracle food. It's about consistently adding these heroes to your daily routine. And remember the importance of plant sterols. While low levels exist naturally in these vegetables and whole foods, you can amplify the effect by looking for fortified foods, like certain margarines, orange juices, or yogurts that have plant sterols added. This combination creates a powerful 1-2 punch against cholesterol absorption in your gut. It's like putting a filter on your digestive system. You get to keep the good nutrients, and you flush out the bad cholesterol before it ever becomes a problem. It is the simplest act of self-care you can do every single day, and the benefits extend far beyond your heart. A diet rich in these fibers also supports a healthy gut microbiome. A healthy gut is linked to better mood, better immunity, and better digestion. It's a holistic approach to aging gracefully and independently. This strategy offers you freedom. Freedom from the fear of chronic disease. Freedom from the fear of dependency. It is affordable, sustainable, and enjoyable. Reclaim your health and independence. I know it feels overwhelming when you receive that diagnosis. I know it feels like your health is slipping out of your control. But I want you to remember the key lesson from today. High cholesterol is not a life sentence. It is a challenge that can be met with the right knowledge and the right, simple foods, acting as medicine on your plate. You have the power to control this narrative. You have the ability to make powerful changes every single mealtime. Start today by swapping out those 3 worst offenders and aggressively adding oats, beans, and broccoli to your plate. This isn't about deprivation, it's about empowerment. It's about choosing health and independence over fear and dependency. You deserve a long, vibrant life free from constant worry, and you can achieve it through these simple, science-backed choices. I want you to feel the confidence of walking into your next doctor's appointment, knowing you have done everything in your power to reverse that number naturally. Before you go, we all have a stubborn food habit. We know we should quit but can't. What is the one food you struggle to give up? And what simple veggie swap are you making this week? Share your thoughts below and join the conversation. If you want to move beyond statins and truly master your heart health, watch our next video where we reveal the 3 worst health foods that still give you high cholesterol. It will expose the biggest hidden dangers in your pantry and complete your heart health strategy. Thank you for joining me on this journey to true wellness. This content is for informational purposes only and is not medical advice. Consult your doctor before making any dietary or treatment changes.